welcome back to the channel. Did y'all miss me? Because I've been gone for a very long time. But basically, you clicked on this video to see this look that I got on my face right now. For this video, it's not a talk through or anything. I originally was going to do like a video that's like a story time / makeup tutorial, but I decided not to because I do have roommates, and if they walk in and I'm just talking, but then they want to talk or they want to turn on TV or something like that, I don't really want to, you know, do that. I'd rather do it when I know both of them not gonna be in here for a few hours or whatnot, or at least an hour. I don't know. It be taking me a minute. That's why I didn't do that. So this will probably be like a voiceover. I might do a voiceover. The products will be in the description box down below regardless. I did not have a look that I was going for. I just pulled out colorful makeup and just did whatever. I know I wanted to do something with some color. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just know I wanted to do something with some color. Yeah, I'm glad y'all clicked on this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. I cannot talk today. If you want to know how I got this look and what products I use to get this look, then just keep on watching. If you decide to recreate this look or do something similar, comment down below and let me know what else you guys want to see. But yeah, let's just get straight into this video. Guys, jumping straight into this video. First of all, I was just showing y'all my eyebrows because they look horrible. They looked horrible, but we got them together. So y'all already know I'm about to go on with that P. Louise base in number 0. This is what I always prime my eyelids with. But like I said, I haven't been doing makeup lately. Well, I think I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. So when it came to me setting up my base, I don't feel like I set up my base the correct way it should have been set up. I didn't do that at all. So when it came to me blending out this first color and actually getting it dispersed like I wanted to, I struggled a lot, and I really feel like I kind of feel like everything didn't blend the way it needed to blend, but I was able to, you know, be able to give it what it needs to give, or make it give what it needs to give, basically. But yeah, I'm just spreading that out on my lid. I'm spreading it out with a flat brush first, and then I'm going to like remove any extra product with a little shadow brush just to make sure like I don't have a whole bunch of product just sitting on my lid. You want it to be, you know, kind of, you know, flat, not wet. Like you want it to be kind of dried down, not wet. So when you put that makeup on there, you don't want it to be patchy, in my opinion. That's what I get when I leave wet product on there. I get some patchiness. So you don't want that. So just make sure you're spreading that product out nice and evenly, and then remove any extra product so you get the best blend or whatever. So you get the best, I don't know how to explain it, but I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. So now I'm going in with one of my most favorite black-owned brands, Beats by Deb palette. I'm going to be taking that shade Creamsicle, and I'm going to try to, well, I was trying to use that as my transition, which it would work great for a transition, but I'm telling you, like, if your base is not well or good, it's going to make it very hard for the application. And I just feel like my application with this color was so bad, and it may have been the brush. Like, you're going to see me switch between this brush and another brush because I was trying to get that color dispersed more. You know, the fluffier the brush, the more the color will disperse and like be easier. It should be easier to blend. So I kind of went in with like a little denser brush to like I was trying to get what I was going for. I went in with a denser brush, but I ended up going back to the more fluffy brush because when it comes to your brushes, you want to use something that's more fluffy in order to get your colors to disperse correctly when it comes to your crease, because you want those colors in your crease to fan out, because 9 times out of 10 that's going to be the start of your transition. So the next color is going to have to blend into that color, and then the next color is going to have to blend into that color. So the more you go down, the denser the brush needs to be. But that's another video for another day. like I said, I try to make it work, and I'm going to end up going in with another color above that color to try to, you know, get it to fan out a little more. But I try, y'all. Like I said, the base that you use is very important, and how you set up your base is very important. But I got a little bit of a pass because I have not been doing makeup. I promise y'all, I have not did makeup since last year. So bear with me. Look at me talking so darn much that I didn't even realize that I had started going with the next color. So this next color I have started to put in my crease. It's called Apricot in the Beats by Deb palette. This is a beautiful color. I can definitely see me using this color again, and I would probably focus it more on my lid because it is a beautiful color. Like, I like it so much. And like all her colors in her palettes, and I have both of her palettes, all of these colors blend so effortlessly if your base is correct. Now I was struggling a little bit, but that's because of my base, and I was only really struggling like towards the top. But like more as I go down more into my crease and stuff, you're gonna see that those colors was actually very easy to blend. This is a very, very, very good beginner friendly palette, her colorful palette and her neutral palette. So, of course, if you don't already know, you should know that as you are going down, you know, building your transition colors, like adding more colors, it is important to go back to the prior color that you used in order to continue that blend and continue to build that gradient. You don't want that first color that you put down to get lost by the second color that you put down. So it's important to go back and forth to make sure you are getting a nice blend, a nice little gradient. So don't just toss them brushes that you done using them for that first color, because you're going to have to go back and continuously blend and continuously make sure that that color is not getting lost by the color that you have just put down. Now we're going in to deepen up that crease. We're taking Villain and Scarlet. Scarlet is like a red, and Villain is like a maybe a beet color. I'm gonna say like a beet, the vegetable. I mixed the two. I don't really know why I mixed the two, but I did mix the two. I don't really know what color I was going for. I just couldn't choose between which one I wanted to put down because I felt like the red was not going to be deep enough. But then I felt like that Villain was going to push more pinkish purple. I'm not sure, y'all. Like, I don't know what my mindset was for this. I just knew that I wanted to use some color, and I knew that I needed to get a video out to you guys. So I was just like, you know what, I ain't got nothing to do. I feel like doing my makeup, so let's just do it. And these two colors was the colors I decided to mix together. But I actually like the color that I got, mixing them together, and the color that I put in my crease. So it's really no big deal. But of course, after you put this color in your crease, you want to go back with those two prior colors that you used and make sure that they are not getting lost. Continue to build them up and continue to blend them so everything gets to be a nice little gradient, look like it's flowing into each other real nicely. And yeah, I don't feel like this look was my best look. It was cute, but I don't feel like this look was my best look. The only thing that I really, really, really loved about this look was the fact that my face was beat to the gods, and y'all will see, and y'all gonna see everything that I did and everything that I used. And I'm really glad I caught this on camera because there were a few mistakes. Well, not a few, I didn't make a lot of mistakes, but I did make mistakes, and it's great to be able to see how you can fix mistakes. So I can't wait to show y'all what I'm going to be using as for my base on my face and for my foundation routine. I can't wait till we get to that part in the video. But continue to blend those eyes. And right here, I'm going in with a yellow because I was trying to get that to look more dispersed. I'm glad I added the yellow, but it was I was getting kind of frustrated, but I just knew that it would be okay. So now I'm going in with that P. Louise base again to cut my crease. And for me to cut my crease, you would think that it would be kind of hard for me since I haven't been doing a lot of makeup lately, but it wasn't hard at all. Like, I was able to just draw that line and then go back and make it a little wider if I needed to. Like, it was not hard at all. Like, it has never been a challenge for me to cut my crease. Even when I first started, like, it wasn't a big challenge for me. So cutting your crease is definitely something you just have to continue to practice on if it is a challenge for you. Like, just continuously practice on it. I'm patting it with that shadow brush to make sure I don't have any extra product on there, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend those edges out before I decide to prepare my eyelid for the glitter. Okay, y'all, when y'all see me holding that glitter up, I was trying to choose which glitter I needed to use, but I'm going into that Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using one of those shimmer shades. It really don't matter which goldish shimmer shade you use, which is why I'm not really giving the name, because they're all, either one would work for this glitter that I used. You seen the glitter in the video. I'm not going to just hold it away from y'all, but I'm not going to disclose where I got that glitter from or give them any extra shout outs, because I actually do not like that company anymore. Like, every time I've ordered from them, they have given me problems. Every time I order from them, and when I try to complain, or not even complain, when I try to let them know, oh, I didn't get the right product, or oh, why hasn't my product shipped? It's been weeks. They don't respond. So, yeah, if you shop at GLITTER Cosmetics, let me know what you're doing. Let me know why you getting your products and I'm not getting my products. Like, yeah, I don't F's with them. So I'm not going to be shouting them out in my video. Yes, I use the glitter because I paid for it. I paid for it, so, you know, I'm going to use it till it's gone. But as far as me supporting that Black-owned company, no. And I know it's Black History Month, but still, that don't give you a right to treat your customers like trash. But yeah, that's the glitter I used. So whatever. I just want to let y'all know, because I know if you like that glitter, you're gonna want it, and I hate when people don't let you know where they get their stuff from. So yeah, but I'm not telling you the name of it. Just go look if you want it, but just know I don't really support that company any longer. Alright, y'all, this has been some of the girls' holy grail for forever, that ChynaMa'Rae lotion, and I did use that as my primer. Y'all, this is my first time using it actually correctly. I put a thin layer on the places that get the oiliest for me. When I tell you, it kept me looking very matte and just very, like, it's a great primer. I see why people use it. It's a great primer, and I feel like everything that I used today really corresponded with each other very well. So I don't know, y'all, but that ChynaMa'Rae lotion and that Milk of Magnesia, all the girls have been using that for years to get flawless makeup, to get makeup that looks like, I don't know. Everybody ain't for that look. Some people like that dewy, but me personally, I like that. So yeah, then I'm going in with my foundation. I use 3 different foundations, guys. I use LA Color Girls in the Truly Matte. It does dry down matte really quickly. I also used the Black Radiance Color Perfect foundation, and I also used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So when I started in the center of my face, that was the LA Color Girls foundation, the long wearing high pigment foundation in the color cappuccino. And then as I went to like the middle of my face, I was using the Black Radiance in the color cashmere. And then as I went to the outside of my face, I was using the color mocha and the Maybelline Fit Me. And now I'm just blending it out. And usually if somebody is using more than one foundation, it's probably because they have multiple tones on their body. And I do have multiple skin tones on my body. Like, I'm very two-toned. That's the word I'm looking for. So I will start with that lighter in the middle of my face, because I'm lighter in the middle of my face, and then I get kind of darker as you go out of my face, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, this was my perfect foundation color. And sometimes you have to color match. Like, not all the time those foundation colors are going to dry down to what you think they're going to dry down to. Like, foundation oxidize, so it's a-okay if you have to use multiple foundations. Just make sure those brands will mesh together well. I wasn't sure if these brands will mesh together well, but they did, and I'm very happy about that. But there's nothing wrong if you have to use more than one foundation, because y'all see that? Yeah, do that. It is now time to conceal, you guys. So I'm going in with the LA Girls Pro Concealer. I believe in the color Fun. Y'all, this is one of the best concealers ever made, and it's an affordable concealer. It has went up in price, I believe, but it's still affordable. Still more affordable than some of that other makeup. So I suggest y'all get it. And I'm also using the Juvia's Place concealer in the color 10 and the number 10, I believe. I have 10 and 13, but I think the lower you go in numbers, the darker it gets. So I think 10 is the one that I'm using. But I love this concealer combination. I love it so much. It always gives me the perfect highlight. So I definitely recommend it if you're around my skin tone, or even if you're not around my skin tone, find the colors that correspond for you, and you're gonna love it, I promise you. So now we are getting into where I feel like I made a mistake. I used a foundation, I think it's called Radiant Beauty or Black Beauty. I'm not sure. But it was a foundation that I got from Dollar General, and I had used it with one of my clients, but I decided that it was, pretty dark, so I could use it as a contour. So that's what I decided to do, which it is a beautiful contour, but I probably should have let it sit a bit longer, because I started to notice it breaking up on like my cheekbone area, and I didn't really like that. So I did end up going with my OG contour foundation stick from Juvia's Place. It's a foundation stick, not a contour stick. I think it's a foundation stick, but I ended up going in with that over this contour. and it did what needed to be done. Like, it covered up that spot that I was concerned about, and yeah, it did what it needed to be done. I was still able to set it with the powder and everything, and I will probably use that as a combo from now on, because I just feel like everything that I did in this video for my base, when it comes to my face, I feel like everything that I did went perfectly together and did what it was supposed to do. So I'll probably start combining those two, because my makeup turned out beautiful in the end. Just wait till y'all see the pictures and videos at the end. Like, it turned out beautiful. Also, just a reminder for my beginners, please, please, please don't give up on your makeup if it's not looking exactly how you want it to look after your first, second, third, or fourth time. Makeup is something you really have to be patient with and really have to take time to perfect. And even still, there's new tips and new ways to do things being bought out every single day. So nobody has it 100% down packed, or everybody is always looking for an easier way to do things and make it look flawless. So don't think just because you mess up your first few times that you need to stop. No, keep doing it, keep trying, keep using new products, keep pushing yourself, and keep stepping out there, because I promise you're gonna find exactly what works for you. I find new things that work for me all the time, and I incorporate it, and I'm gonna keep incorporating until I get my perfect makeup routine. Okay, so just don't give up. All right. So now it's time to set the face, and I'm using the Laura Mercier powder in the color Honey. This is one of my most favorite powders of all time. I love it. It's that type of powder that is going to snatch all of that concealer. Okay, well, it's not gonna snatch it off, but it's gonna make it stay in the right place, for lack of better terms, obviously. But yeah, I love this powder. I've been using this powder for years. I have 2 of them, and I'm not even finished with the first one. So that's how much I love this powder. I absolutely adore it. So I'm gonna be using this powder forever. Then after I've set my face with the Laura Mercier powder, I'm then going to go in with a palette from Juvia's Place. I cannot recall the name of that palette, but it's that palette that's like beige and red, and it has that color in there. I think it's called Kofu. Everybody loved this palette in order to set their contour. Everybody was using that shade in there, that brown shade. That's the palette I'm talking about. And the palette will be in the description box down below. So just in case you're like, girl, what the heck are you talking about? It's going to be in the description box. So don't even worry, okay? But I'm using that to set my contour. And then I'm going to go in with a clean brush in order to remove any excess powder, okay? I always do this, whether I'm doing it on myself or on my clients, because I don't like for it to look like it's too much. So I always go in with a clean brush to get any excess anything off, okay? And that's whether I'm doing a contour, cream contouring, or powder. And then I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder, and I'm going to carve out my face, okay? I'm going to carve out those cheekbones. I'm not sure what shade that is right now, because I don't have my makeup with me at the exact moment. But like I said, everything will be in the description box down below, so make sure you check that description box. You should be checking the description box anyway. Make sure you check it. So as I was dusting off my powder, I was getting so nervous because my brushes were still wet. Oh my God. It was irritating the mess out of me because my brushes were still wet, y'all. And I thought that my makeup was going to come off, or it was going to make something move. And I was just so irritated. But luckily, that brush I'm using right now was not as wet. So I was able to wipe that makeup off. Wipe that powder off. So yeah, I was just about to be like, yo, if I done went through all of this and it messes up my makeup, I'm gonna be mad. But right there, I was using the M.A.C foundation powder. Y'all, I've been done had that powder for about a year, and I never used it because I felt like it made me look too light, until I finally decided to put it on my highlight, and it was a game changer. It was a complete game changer. Like, I love that powder now. Like, I love it. And I used to always wonder, like, how do the girls be getting those powders to work right? Like, it was a mystery to me, but I finally got it. And then I went in with some blush on my face from that same palette that I used to contour, and then I set my makeup. And now we're gonna do some highlight. I think I did like some pigment highlight. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. And then after that, we're going to put on those lashes. Those lashes are from Shein, by the way. My cousin had got some, and she gave me a pair of them with her sweet self, and they were kind of big for this look, but I felt like just being dramatic all around the board, I guess. So now we coming back in with that palette, that Beats by Deb palette, and I think on my outer corner I was taking, well, on the outer portion of my bottom lash line, I was taking Villain, and then to go on the rest of my under eye, I took Hottie, and that just made it pop so good to me. Like, I loved that pink. I'm definitely gonna do something else where I'm able to have that pink under my eye again. I'll probably do something like natural with the pop of color. I'm not sure, but that pink was freaking gorgeous to me. I loved my under eye. And after I did that, I went in with some liner. Yeah, I'm going in with some liner, y'all. Because I wanted to do white, but then I was like, that's going to make my eyes look a little too open. I don't want to look too crazy because I already had in contact. So I was like, let me just, make myself look a little shut in the eyes, I guess. And I went in with the black liner, and then I went on in with some mascara. And you always want to do your mascara after you set your face, because if you don't, that mascara can get on your under eye, and I don't even know how to tell y'all to fix that. So I recommend you do your mascara after you have set your face and allowed it to dry. Now, last but not least, it's time for us to do our lips, you guys. And the lip liner that I use, y'all will never believe it, it is a eyebrow pencil. You can get it from the dollar store. It comes in a little set for you to do your eyebrows. That's what I use on my lips 90% of the time, because it gives me like the perfect shade. And then I'm going to go in with the B. Simone Detox Lip Gloss. Y'all, an amazing combo. So simple. Definitely get it because it is so beautiful. I'm telling you. Don't you see? Yeah. All right, guys. We are finished with this look. So this is how it turned out. Really colorful, whatever. Feel kind of weird because I have not done my makeup in so long. I ain't crazy about my base, but it's cool. This is the finished look. And if you try it out, or if you like it, let me know in the comments down below. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you do not miss any of my videos. Well, hit that post notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. If you want to keep up with me, I have my Instagram, TikTok, and my Snapchat in the description box down below. I don't really be on Snapchat, so you could most definitely keep up with me more on TikTok or Instagram. But that's pretty much it. I missed you guys, and I cannot wait to give you guys more content. That's it. I'm gonna get ready to go home. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I still gotta record this intro, but I'll see y'all later. Bye.